Hey everyone, it's Dana, the owner and developer of FormCheck Plus. Today I'm going to show you what's in my gym bag, FormCheck Plus edition. First we'll start out with the bag. This bag is from Flag Nor Fail. You can see their logo right here. I don't know if they still have this in their inventory, but if they do, I would recommend buy it as soon as possible, especially if you're a lifter, because it's got the little lifting belt loop. I'm pretty sure it's like the only bag, if not, yeah, probably the only bag that has this, where your belt can go right around in here and loop across. It goes all the way through the back and like so. That was huge for me because I was always stuffing my bag or my belt in my bag, but not anymore when I got this. So that was huge for me, as well as the patches. So they have Velcro where you can put patches up here. The Hustle Harder I got right from their website, and these two I got from Amazon. Because I'm a powerlifter at heart, I had to get the squat bench dead one, but that was really cool. If Flag Nor Fail for whatever reason doesn't have this bag, I would go with a Noble duffel bag. That's just my personal preference, but I've had a couple of those. They're very good durable bags. It's a 2-in-1 because it's a backpack and a duffel bag. I could fit my lifting belt and about 3 pairs of shoes in there with all the other accessory stuff. So a great bag if they don't have it. But we'll start out with the big compartment first. Also, let me just show you really quickly. They do have this little pouch over here for your water, shakers, whatever you want, energy drinks. And then also this little zip pocket over here. So there's a lot of pockets. But yeah, first with the biggest compartment, I got one of these Vulcan straps because not a lot of gyms have these. I really like it. It's very versatile, and I never know when I'm going to need it or want it, so I keep it in my gym bag. Then I have the first ever pair of training shoes that I got 10 years ago. Yes, 10 years, still going strong. They're Nike Free Runs. I didn't know it when I first started lifting, but probably shouldn't have used these for squats and stuff, but whatever. I know better now. So now I just use these as an accessory shoe, so like cardio and then anything that's not squat, bench, dead. And then my primary lifting shoe, don't know the exact brand of these. Someone actually asked me in the gym one time and I felt embarrassed because I couldn't remember the name. And still can't remember the name, but they're Nike. They're not Metcons. I'll drop the name in the comments, but these are my platform shoes. All my shoes I don't use outside of the gym. These only squat, bench, dead. Then I take them off and put something else on. So that's why I call them a platform shoe. Very solid, very durable. Love them. So those are my primary shoes. Then because I'm crazy, I have a third pair of shoe. These I call them knockaround shoes. I've had these since high school. No joke. I've deadlifted in these once before, but I would not recommend doing deadlifts in these. They do have a higher, they're high top, so they would provide more stability for your ankles, but again, not really a great deadlifting shoe. If you were going to do anything with them, I would do like a seated calf raise or a calf raise. That's what I use them for, but I don't really wear them that much, so I call them a knockaround shoe. Second compartment, this is where I put all my stuff. That's like IDs, so I actually have my law school ID in here, don't know why, but I'll put my keys in there, gum, AirPods, anything like that. You can't really tell from the video, but there's this like kind of felt pouch material inside that lines the pocket, so I love that for if I have like a watch or a pair of glasses or whatever, it won't scratch, so you can put that in there. This compartment is kind of embarrassing, but the ladies out there can relate with me on this one. I do carry pads in there because some gyms don't have pads, and unfortunately one time I had to stop my workout in the middle of my workout, go home, grab stuff, and come back, so I always keep pads in my bag. Then the last pocket carries a bulk of my accessory stuff, so stuff like a band to warm up. You've seen me do the warm-up exercise video with this. Some gyms have them, some gyms don't, so I got my own. Same with the little band with my banded exercises. This I got from Amazon, or sorry, not Amazon, Walmart. I just like to keep it in my bag because some gyms don't have it. Same with this, ladies and men, if you do them too. This is what I use for my glute kickbacks on the cable. Some gyms have like worn ones, so I just got my own. Like these will fall off a lot of times. Then I have lifting wraps, like wrist wraps. I have a ganglion cyst on my wrist, so these are really nice, and my lifting syndicate allowed them, so I keep a pair in my gym bag. Also, lifting straps, these are Hostile. Pretty sure Nick Justice recommended these to me. I'm pretty sure I can find the exact message where he did. I love them. They're very durable, and they have a lot of padding on the wrist, so again, for me with the ganglion cyst on my wrist, it's very nice, but they're really solid lifting straps. Then my first pair of lifting straps, these are MRAs. These are also great, but they don't have a lot of wrist support, so I like the other ones, but you can get these on Amazon. They're also really solid. Then, because I do 2 HIIT circuits a week, I have a jump rope in here, just like the FormCheck Plus app that you can use anytime, anywhere. Nice to have a jump rope in there because you can use a jump rope anytime, anywhere, so long as you don't hit the ceiling. what have you, but that's why I keep that in there, and I just really like this one. So that about does it for my gym bag. That's what's in my gym bag. Love to hear and see what's in yours. Also, free plug for the FormCheck Plus app. All the stuff I showed you, you can log right inside the app. You can keep track of all your gear, whether shin guards, mouth guards, shoes, lifting straps, belts, anything else, everywhere between like your general fitness, your lifters, and your sports people and athletes. Track everything within there. You can get AI suggestions on when to replace it. You can make a wish list. I'll drop all this stuff in the caption. And also don't forget to check out the ebook that I just dropped. It's about 10 years worth of knowledge, and it's my way of giving back to the fitness community. That's why I started this app. That's why I'm doing all of this, because I want to help everybody out with their fitness, regardless of where you are on your journey. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one.